The return of the Mac is upon us. Conor McGregor is set to make a sensational return to the UFC octagon in June against Michael Chandler. McGregor was out for about 3 years from the octagon after breaking his leg against Dustin Poirier at the end of the first round of their bout. McGregor, a few months prior to his UFC return, turns out is making some big money business move. His next opponent, Michael Chandler, gave his take on the same. Michael Chandler has been a relatively active fighter in the company. Chandler has knocked out some of the top lightweights in the UFC but is yet to face a guy of McGregor's caliber. It was reported that Conor recently bought the famous combat sports organization in the USA, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Mike Berry currently is the biggest star in the BKFC. This comes out 3 months before Conor McGregor is set to make his UFC return in June. Former Bellator champion and lightweight ace Michael Chandler gave his take on McGregor's massive purchase. He wrote, "Conor out here making moves, hate it or love it, the dude is making stuff happen. With that being said, I KO him within 10 minutes on June 29th at UFC 303. At the Notorious Ma." Chandler made it clear that he admires what Conor is doing on the business side of things but made sure to tell everyone that he is finishing Conor in under 2 rounds. This might be one of the biggest and most popular purchases in the history of combat sports. Michael Chandler made it clear that he would finish his next opponent. Chandler and Conor are set to feature in the main event of the UFC 303. Conor McGregor is the richest MMA athlete in the world. He has one of the most extensive whiskey companies globally called Proper 12. The Irishman was also the highest paid athlete in the world a few years back in the company when he sold the majority stake of his liquor business a few years prior. It'll be interesting to see if Conor will be as successful in his return as he is in the business world.